Hi, welcome and holy Merry Christmas. Today I have I hope, a quick and kind of gentle Pilates somatics class for you. I just wanted to move a little bit, been eating maybe a little bit too much. So I'm going to try to take in consideration that we might feel a bit heavy. Maybe, yeah, we've been laying around on the couch the past few days. So just kind of getting back into moving. So we'll work a bit on the core, a little bit on the digestion, but just keeping kind of a flow going. So if you're ready, we'll meet on the mat here, seated. Let's move on to our sit bones. And you'll let the soles of the feet come together. We'll just begin by making some nice and juicy body rolls. Oh. So my cat, she loves working out, or not really working out, but lounging around as I'm on the mat. So I'm sure she'll pop by a few times. And just reverse, make some circles the other way. And as you do so, you kind of deepen the breath and really try to get into all those little nooks and places in your body that you're not kind of moving in your daily life. And come to the center. We'll now curve the spine, release the arms, and as we arch, we make a big circle with the arms, kind of stretching at the front here, then close the curve, and big circle now. Again, close the curve, and big circle, and close the curve, and big circle one more time. Just keeping the flow throughout this class. Although we will be activating the core a little bit throughout. So we'll bring those knees up and grab a hold at the back of our thighs. We'll begin by making a nice C curve with the spine, so draw the navel into the spine. And now you're going to seek the floor with your lower vertebrae. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And coming all the way down. And as you come down, bring those knees a bit closer and we'll go up again. So up with your chest, and you bring your knees away from your body to kind of tilt up and whoop, and extend at the top and come down. So we do this 2 more times. Seek the floor with the lower vertebrae, coming down, and then up with the chest, and tip your feet or your legs away from you and come up. Extend through the spine at the top. Last one. C curve, seek the floor with your lower back and come down. Beautiful. Release your legs. Bring your your heels close to your sit bones, your hands at the top of your thighs here. And now you're going to lift your chest. And as you lift your chest, you kind of reach your fingers further than your knees. And slowly come down. So you're letting you're letting your hands kind of just glide on top of your thighs as you reach and come down. And we'll do it again 4 more times. Reach up. So you have this beautiful diagonal that you're kind of working with. You're really drawing that diagonal with your hands. 3. And you have 2. And last one now. And calm down. Heels closer to your sit bones. And now tuck your tail under and lift your pelvis. You're going to lift and curl up until your thighs or your legs meet your arms. So you see how you have this beautiful straight line? And then beginning at the top of the spine, you're going to curl down vertebra by vertebra, making sure not to hurt the cat that's underneath here. Again, so push your lower back into the floor and then lift your tailbone and roll up. Finding a beautiful diagonal again and slowly come down. 4 more times in your own tempo. Keeping that breath nice and flowy. You're not forcing yourself to breathe a certain way so that you have to kind of hold your breath at some points or strain yourself. You want to just keep it flowing. And then if you can synchronize to the movement, then that's great. But that's kind of a next step. All right. Let's do one more. And stay up here. Find that beautiful line. And now your arms are going to reach up and then all the way down to the floor behind you. And reach up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay up here and curve down to the floor, vertebra by vertebra, super slow. And then hands to the thighs again. And now you're going to reach up, lifting your chest as you did before. Come down to the floor and curve your pelvis up, coming to a small bridge. Let's do it one more time. So arms up above the head, roll down to the floor, hands to your thighs, lift your chest and reach, and roll down with your chest. And then lift your tailbone, lift your pelvis. All right, arms up above the head, roll down through your spine. Hands to your thighs and lift your chest. Beautiful. One more time. Lift your tailbone and come up. Let's stay here. And now you're going to lift your heels up and down and up and down. And 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. All right, now we're going to lift only one heel off the floor, and down other side, one heel off, and down the other off. And now make sure that your hips are nice and tall, pushing into those arms. And again, and we do 5, and 4, 3, 2, last one. This time you'll release your whole leg, so lifting up and lifting your knee up and come down to the floor, meet the floor, lift up the heel, lift up the leg and come down and down. Only 4 more. Lift up and down and lift up and down and up and down. This is your last one. And down, arms up above the head and slowly roll down through your spine. Beautiful. Release your legs up towards the ceiling and then squeeze your knees together. You're going to lift your chest, reach reach in front of you, lifting up, then arms come above the head, arms back in front of you, and slowly come down. Again, lift up, arms come up, arms down, and down, and 4, up, and down, and down, and 3, and up, and down, and down. We have 2, down, and down, and 1. Let's do one more. Lift up, arms up, arms down, and come down to the floor. Now bring your arms up in front of you. We'll extend the opposite arm and leg away from the body. Try to keep your pelvis neutral, your spine neutral here, and come back. Other side, extend, hand in. So keep your breath moving. You're not tucking your pelvis, you're not pushing your lower back into the floor. That's actually a bit harder to do. So try to stay completely still with your body. Only your leg and your arm is moving. All right. Beautiful. You'll extend your right leg now and then grab a hold of that left leg. No, excuse me. You're just going to place your hands and your right leg down and you'll make 8 circles with your left leg. So as you make those circles with your knee, you want to make sure that your upper body is staying still. So if you need to open up your arms to keep the stability, you'll do so. Or if you can have them right straight down, you can do that. Or if you want to increase the difficulty, you can keep them on your body. Now we'll reverse the circle and do about the same amount going back. Now you're going to grab a hold of that back of the knee, come up with your chest, and just push yourself up to seated. Switch the legs and go down again. Slowly, slowly. And release and make 8 circles with the right leg. And reverse. Let's do it the other way. Again, if you want to challenge yourself, you can keep your arms on your body. Really extend through that opposite leg. Beautiful. Let's grab a hold at the back. Come up with the chest and just push yourself up. And now you can switch the legs and switch the legs and switch and switch and switch and switch. 2 more. Thumb, thumb, then bring them both up. Make sure you have room behind you and we'll just roll like a ball. Coming up, finding that balance. So the first one, or the first 2, maybe 3, they're kind of strange often because it kind of takes a little bit of time to remember how to find the balance again. So I like to do a few more, not just 3. All right, good job. Let's come on to the side. You can stay up on your elbow here. And we'll begin by just bicycling that top leg. So you want to work parallel to the floor. So try to keep the leg at the same height all the time. And we'll only do 5 more. Just moving through. 3, 2. Last one. Stay here and you'll tap down and lift up. Down and up. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Stay in the middle. Extend your top arm. You're going to twist here and then reach to the front and twist and reach and 4. Nice and flowy. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's push ourselves up and swing those legs and do the same thing on the other side. So remember, we begin by bicycling that top leg. Staying nice and soft in the hips if we can. 5, 4, 3, long neck and spine if you can. 2, 1. Stay here, tap down and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend through that arm and twist over and reach front. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. This is your last one. Twist and reach. Beautiful. Let's lay onto our belly to finish off. Tuck your toes under and just rock your hips from side to side, releasing any tension and just sending that breath into your belly. Maybe we've been eating a little much these days. I certainly have. So it's good to kind of get the digestion going a little bit. And 3 times we'll just reach up through the chest, push ourselves up. Have a big breath here, and then come down to the floor. 2 more times. Push up, big breath, and come down. Last one. Push up, big breath, and come down. Gather your feet behind you. You're going to push yourself up all the way to all fours, and then curve your spine and sit back onto your sit bones. Let's make one wave through the spine, coming up to all fours, and then push back. Sit back to your sit bones. 3 more. Make a big wave forward, and then push and sit back. 2, and push back. And last one. Big wave, and then push back. All right, we'll breathe 5 times here in child's pose. And then you can either stay here and relax, or you can move on with your day. But I'll say goodbye to you now, and bless your heart. And I hope to see you here next week for a new workout. Ciao.